Today at AM Northwest, we have a huge show for you today. Timothy Hutton and his Leverage co-star Beth Riesgraf are live in our studio.
Plus, we're going to take a fascinating and funny look at aging with the director of a new documentary called How to Live Forever.
And Chef Shay shares her grandfather's recipe for blueberry pancakes. And we get a lesson on enunciation, all that and a whole lot more.
Stay with
right
us.
now on AM Northwest. Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. There's a live look Portland Riverfront at camera downtown Portland. Our first guests this morning are huge stars, and we mean that in the kindest ways. And for the time being, they are Portland residents shooting the popular series Leverage in and around the Rose City, and season 4 of the action-packed show premieres Sunday. Take a look.
Here? Are you kidding me? There's nothing here.
Yes, no. It's got to be there. It's the only location for the body to logically be.
Well, you're wrong.
No, I'm telling you, you are standing right on top of it.
And I'm telling you that how can we be here if here isn't even here, all right? We're literally standing in a field of snow.
Please welcome back to AM Northwest actors Timothy Hutton and Beth Riesgraf.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
How are you doing? How are you doing, Beth?
Good,
We were
good.
hearing that you've been up all night shooting.
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy.
Not all
but,
night. You've been up since Monday.
Yeah, well, technically, yeah, because
We've been shooting nights the last couple of weeks. We've been doing this experiment where we're shooting 2 shows in a normal schedule of 1 week, 2 shows at once. Because it's boys' night out and girls' night out. We're shooting them at the same time. The only way we could pull it off was by working around the clock and with different crews and different shifts going on.
Are they trying to kill you?
I think it might be part of the plan at this point.
Now, was that Mount Hood, that scene that we just saw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was on Mount Hood, and we were up there. It was the end of February, so I think February 28th was the first day, and there was a blizzard going on. It lasted for 3 days. Something like 60 inches fell during those 3 days, and as you can see, we got a little bit of filming in between.
Snowboarding and skiing.
Well, they wouldn't
yeah.
let us do that, but there were a lot of snowball fights. There were a lot of snowball fights, yeah. So.
Yeah, continuity wasn't really an issue. We'd just go jump off the balcony into like a giant drift of snow and then run back in. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
like
last
your
time you were
kids.
here, you mentioned, I think you'd gone snowboarding or you'd done something and you said he's not allowed to.
Right.
Did that get back to anybody, the powers that be?
Yeah, that's why now I'm saying they don't like us to do that.
Yeah,
Thanks for
no,
bringing that up.
well, we weren't allowed to do that, so we didn't, right?
Yeah, we didn't.
We just jumped off a balcony into snow instead.
To a snowbank, yeah.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but Dave appeared on your show.
I did.
Yeah.
It'll be episode 8.
Oh,
And what is the
It is
episode called?
The Boiler Room Job.
Yeah.
Oh,
the boiler room
yeah.
job.
Yeah, the Chocolate Festival. I was
Yes.
the host of the Chocolate Festival. And here's what
Oh, I knew
Wait,
that.
take a
I
look
was
at this
in there
picture.
with
This
you.
is
This was my trailer. Yeah, that's the inside of my trailer. And what I noticed, by the way, guys, when walking around what they call the compound for you guys, your trailer's huge. You're
it
like
Will Smith
manager
huge?
of the mobile home park.
Yeah,
You
your
got-
trailer is huge.
yeah.
Well, I was playing the chocolate, what was his name?
Count Chocula.
In that episode. Count Chocula had to have, space.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. Yes, indeed. But my takeaway from all that, and looking at the scenes from Mount Hood, they work you guys to death. It's long, long days. How do you stay, awake and
Alert?
Alert. I mean, how do you manage
I don't
it?
know. You just go.
It's fun, and we love what we're doing,
Yeah.
and it's a tremendous city and community to work in, and the scripts are great, and we love coming to work. So, the days are usually 12 hours minimum. Last couple of days has been more like 18 hours.
It's tough, yeah.
But it, we just have fun doing it.
Yeah.
And the
You
shows
get
are fun.
through it. You get conditioned for it, I would say if
Yeah.
I had to do this year round, I think I'd be exhausted. But we know you gear up for the 6 months and you get through it because, like you said, it's fun. We do get paid to have a lot of fun.
And
so.
we have weekends off, so we recharge on the weekends. And there's so
Yeah.
many amazing places in the area to go and everything.
So you're living here. Are your kids able to visit on the set and that kind of
Yes.
thing? 'Cause you both have kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, we both have kids. And,
Separately.
I think. Yeah, no, we don't.
Yes.
Well, until the other episode, the delivery room job.
Delivery room job, right? Yeah, so our kids come up, And a bunch of the people that are working with us have their kids come up, and especially right around this time because everyone's getting out of school. So they're going to be spending the summer with us. It'll be nice.
Yeah. But are you handling this weather okay? Because aren't you used to weather in Los Angeles where it's beautiful all the time? And we're just now getting sun, but it's been so rainy, even Northwesterners complain about it.
Yeah, I mean, there is that thing, too, though, where it's like we don't get a lot of rain in L.A., so to me, I don't mind it necessarily. You know, and shooting-wise, it surprisingly doesn't interfere very often. We're at the stages a lot of the time indoors, and then they kind of work around it. Like, I think this season there's been a few times we've had to reshoot or, you know, all of a sudden it's pouring and then it wasn't 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But
or we just use it.
Or we just use it and go with it, yeah, for the most part.
Danny Glover's been on the show. He did an episode. That's got to be fun.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, that was
Danny
fantastic.
Glover. Yeah, and I worked with him a long time ago, 1984, in a movie called Iceman. So it was nice to kind of reunite, see him again, work with him.
And he's living in Portland. Last I heard, at least, he was living here.
Yeah, he lives some of the time up here. Yeah, so he does live up here, and we had Danny Glover, we had Eric Stoltz, we had Michael Gladys from Mad Men, Jerry Ryan's coming back. She was in season 2, and who else? Sterling.
Sterling is his name. Mark Shepard.
Mark Shepard.
It's not good to quiz her. She's been up for a year.
Mark Shepard. Sounds like too.
And the leverage team goes to Dubai. We're actually, Portland doubles as Dubai, so we go to Dubai.
How are you going to pull that off?
How does that work?
Well, that was kind of tricky, but the idea is the leverage team finds out that there's a person of interest that we have to take down, someone who's been ripping people off. So we go to this international chess tournament, and Nate enters the tournament and tries to do as best he can to get to the person we're looking for. So that was an interesting episode to shoot, but I mean, you know, we managed to make it work out here, you know.
No, we understand through your Twitter accounts, because our boss has been following your Twitters.
Oh, yes.
Tweets?
Tweets.
Yeah.
And you went race car driving with Bill Engvall, is that right?
Yes, Bill Engvall, yeah.
And where did you go? And is that something you're also not allowed to do, but you do?
Why am I get in trouble?
We have a photo
You're allowed to
there.
watch Bill Engvall race a car.
That was part of the episode, though.
That was part of the show.
technically
That was
part
a
of the
show. That was from last year, yeah. And so it was at the Portland Speedway.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Does Portland feel like home for you guys now? You're here so much. You walk around. It's like you probably don't even have to think now when you leave your condo where you're going to go.
Yeah, it's our third year here, and we spent 6 months here, and it's just great.
The show is becoming so popular. You guys rang the bell or opening ceremony at NASDAQ.
Yeah, that was cool.
How huge is that?
That was massive.
What does that tell the investors out there that a group of con artists are actually, starting the day of trading? That's a scary thought, isn't it?
Well,
there we are.
Yeah, there they are. I think they left the building before we got there.
Yeah, that was amazing. They play this music right as we're getting ready to ring the bell, and it's crazy. It's like this music that's just like ramping up, and it's really blasting in there. And by the end, we were all like, I want to cry. I'm so happy. And we didn't even know why. It was just like, that was the most exciting thing we've done all week.
Yeah.
You also You also direct. And we know that you did the Christian Kane music video, right?
Yeah.
You're taking a look at a little bit of that right now.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else in the works that you're...
Not at the moment, no. I might be directing more videos this year. There were a couple of projects that I was going to do, but I couldn't because of leverage filming.
Sure.
I did the Christians one and stuff for Neil Young and Don Henley, and the first one I did was for the Cars.
Who's gonna pick you?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
We were wondering, are you in this video, though? We were wondering if there's like a Hitchcock moment.
No, I'm not in it. No.
Someone was saying that you were kind of in the background there, but...
No.
Okay.
There you
Have
are.
you thought about...
Oh, no, it's this hand that suddenly... That's what he was saying. There's a hand that suddenly appeared.
Yeah, somebody back there.
So
Yes.
watch this, right
Is that
there.
you? No.
And...
Oh, yeah. The shadow on the wall?
That guy. And no, it's not.
What about directing leverage? Have you thought about doing an episode, or have you done any?
It would be almost impossible to do that because you have to have a week or 10 days of prep before you direct, and then you direct the episode. And then I would also be playing Nate, and then afterward you have to do the post-production on it, and afterward for me is the next episode.
Right.
So it just it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't work out. It would be fun to do, but we have such great directors that we feel we're in good hands. You know?
Now, we all know you won the Oscar for Best Supporting Oscar for Ordinary People, which was an incredible movie. I always go back to that. But it was so wonderful. But I don't know if you know this, Beth, but he also starred in an incredible award-winning movie. It was a Suzanne Summers TV movie called Zuma Beach. Take a look.
How? Want anything? A cold beer. Would sure taste lousy in all this heat. Bring me whatever you're having. Okay. Ice cold water. Great. It'll really hit the spot. Keep your eyes open.
Art the lifeguard. Yeah.
Wow. You've just given her like 2 years of material.
Well, I want to know where you got your motivation for the. That was deep inside.
You know what it probably was? It was probably I had 3 lines there and I remembered them and the scene's about to be over. That's probably what it was.
What did that? Do you remember doing that movie and the experience of all that?
Yeah, it was the first thing I ever did. That's how I got my my SAG card.
Short.
Oh, those are cute shorts.
Did you keep the wardrobe?
Yeah, I have it underneath right now.
I was wondering why you always have those on.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you walk around base camp all the time in them, is what I meant.
That's what they call base camp. That was the other thing.
Base camp.
You'll go to base camp, and it's like a huge parking lot filled with trailers, and then your compound, and then, but it's the other compound. And it's so nice to have you guys back in here, and we're still so pleased that you're shooting in Portland.
Yeah, we're.
We love that. Portland loves it.
We're really happy to be here.
Season 3 is on DVD.
4. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I won't interrupt you anymore. You go ahead.
Season 3 is on DVD, and Season 4 premieres on Sunday on TNT at
This Sunday. This Sunday night.
Sunday. All right.
Yeah,
Very
9
good,
o'clock.
guys.
Thank
Come
you
back
very
again.
much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks.